Did you see the parallel situation that occurred the same time yesterday with the kid who didn't get into college because he's white? Yes, I did. I did see that. I think the more atomized our society becomes, the more alienated we become, the more we basically create a sense of community or online, the worse this is going to get. And we don't have any fucking codes of conduct on it. It's like, it's basically anarchy. There is no legal structure to deal with the real world implications of someone being dogpiled. And it absolutely sucks. It sucks. Here, send me the link of the kid who asked to take down the tweet because he never said it was because he was white. Do you have that? Let's take a look at that too. It's a white supremacist account who's like a fucking psycho who posted a tweet about a kid. But I want the original video as well. I don't care about how he deleted the post. I want to show the original video first and foremost. Anyway, I already snuck in the fucking ad break, by the way, and I'm running it now. Meanwhile, every furry on the internet is consistently dogpiled on people outside the community for cringe, so honestly, fuck that concept of non-conformity for being cringe because that's actually cringe that has detrimental effects on young people. Where is it? Does anyone have the original video at all or no? You're sending me the link of this dude who deleted the post about the Cornell University. But yeah. Is this guy? Oh, here. 460 plus hours of community service, summer college courses, built investment portfolios, $160,000 scholarships, skipped the grade, played clarinet for 10 years, but it was still not good enough. So this person said bro got rejected because he's white. This video went viral on Twitter. This random person that posted this on his fucking TikTok became the main villain of Twitter for the day. Okay. And when I saw this, the bro got rejected because he's white, I thought the same thing that this person whose name I will not say online, or ever, as a matter of fact. I thought the same thing. I was like, well, didn't they get rid of affirmative action? So what's going on? Right? So, but anyway, that post went viral, and people were literally like, that person went viral. People were saying that like this person is a loser and like they should just take the L. People were pontificating on how this kind of standard in colleges actually just like destroys affirmative action, destroys like middle class whites, right? And how they don't have that upward social mobility, yada yada yada. But the funniest part about it is that like this guy posted this video, right? And then the dude DM'd the guy who posted the video, said, I'm the person in the video you posted about. My life is being turned inside out because of this whole scenario. I didn't say it was because of race. If anything, it was my extracurriculars ability to spell out a story of what I wanted to do. I'm begging for you to take down this post because it has completely jeopardized my future. So the guy went, which is insane. His response is insane. Hi, John. I wanted to let you know that I'm taking down my post now. Thank God he did that. I hope you realize that you need to be careful about what you post online in the future. My post was meant to be satirical and humorous, but unfortunately, you can't control how people perceive things online. Yeah, satirical and humorous. You literally said this dude couldn't get into college because he's white. That's all you said. Like, what the fuck? Where's the satire and humor? Anyway, it's interesting though, because I did see that post going viral on my timeline, and it made me think about a bunch of things. For example, I think people greatly overemphasize how important Ivy Leagues are. Okay? I think people greatly overemphasize how important college is, for sure, but I do think that you should go to college because it's good. It's good for the experience, good for at least like developing some level of critical thinking. It's good for being in a diverse environment for the first time in your life. Good for your development. Okay? But I think college is good for those reasons, but you definitely do not have to go to an Ivy League. Okay? Didn't you go to an Ivy League or at least a very prestigious college? No. I did not go to a fucking very prestigious college or an Ivy League at all. I went to the State University of New Jersey. I went to Rutgers, dog. That's not a prestigious institution at all. I mean, there's prestigious departments in that institution. But come on. It's shit. Rutgers, the public Ivy? Yeah, that's copium. Anyway, listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. The point is, I am one of the very few people on the planet that at least like utilizes his fucking degrees to a certain degree. Okay? Most people don't do that anyway. And I don't even utilize it in the way that you normally, in the track that you would normally follow with a poli-sci comm double major, okay? So I'm unique in that sense. But you don't go to Ivy Leagues specifically because you are going to get a best education. You go to Ivy Leagues because every single other person in your class is literally from an incredibly fucking wealthy family, and you are going to have the best network of all time. That's the real reason why people want to go to Ivy Leagues, and that's where they get the unironic leg up, the social mobility. Okay? If you can get your leg in, if you get your foot in through the door in Ivy League, great, but you don't need to go there. You do not need to go there at all, and I think a lot of people highly place a shit ton of emphasis and value on Ivy Leagues in general. Okay? You certainly don't need that to make money either, by the way. As evidenced by the fact that, despite the fact that I went to a relatively shitty state university, in my contemporaries and my peers in my class, I make more money than most of the kids that graduated from a fucking Ivy League. Obviously, I hit the lottery, and that's not something that is like perfectly replicable. But the reality is, you don't have to. You don't like. That's survivorship bias, though. Wait, what? No, it's the opposite. No. If I said I can do it, so can you, that would be survivorship bias. That I didn't say that at all. It's the opposite. I'm openly admitting that I am a incredibly lucky, incredibly fortunate individual, and it's not exactly replicable in general. My point is, you don't have to go to an Ivy League institution you don't have to go to an Ivy League institution. You don't even have to go to college. But the reality is, if you go to college, you're going for the experience, and it's not the actual education that you're getting from college that is like profoundly important. And you're certainly not getting better education in an Ivy League institution. You're simply getting a much better network in an Ivy League, and that network is what keeps you afloat. But I do think that people place a shit ton of emphasis on getting into an Ivy League and overemphasize it. That's my point. Did your brother go to an Ivy League? If you can work in NASA without an Ivy League, then Hasan is 100% important. First of all, he did not. Anyway. But ultimately, there is no perfect solution. But I did think that this was another funny phenomena of like people. This was another funny phenomena of people getting fucking dogpiled online. Okay? He then follows up with, however, you should not let the negative comments of some people online affect your future prospects. These comments are insignificant in the grand scheme of things, which, not wrong. And people move on quickly from one thing to the next. Remember, your future is in your hands, and you alone have the power to shape it. I sincerely wish you all the best and lots of success. Yeah. I wonder why some chatters are even here. They seem to really dislike you and want to get a dunk on you. Yeah, a lot of them are also like 35-month subscribers because I think it builds resentment after watching us. Anyway, but if you want to understand how big of a fucking weirdo this loser is, he said, to the men mad at me, you are acting like a chick. Are you proud of yourself? To the women mad at me, who allowed you to log online? You should be frolicking through meadows, baking pies, painting with your children, and being your R-worded, wholesome self. We love you that way. Just cool, normal thoughts from a cool, normal guy.